All right, we're here. We're back again. This is the second Title Tuesday today. Let's go with the Leningrad. Had an earlier Title Tuesday. It went pretty badly, but we're gonna keep it positive. I'm really focused on keeping the vibes good. All right, this is the Dutch defense Raphael variation. I never knew that. This guy's from Uruguay. I never been to Uruguay. It's supposed to be a cool place. All right, I think I can just play c5 here. Yeah, what am I missing? He's done something incorrectly. He's supposed to bring the knight to a4, I think. All right, there. I'll just castle. He's supposed to play knight a4 and c4. I don't want to give him the hint though. I don't want to. I don't want to tell him what to do. I'll drop my bishop back to e7. Yeah, eventually, if I can play knight c6, e5, things could go very well here. But we gotta time it properly. Knight b5. All right, let's play a6. I'll play b5 here. b4. I just do not want to let the pawn get to c4. That's the big thing. Yeah, he could play c3 though. I guess he could play c3. All right, we'll take. We'll play h6, push his bishop around. I have to watch out for this. That is a tricky move. I have that's a lot of tricks. Mouse is also mouse is acting up. A lot of things are acting up here. Okay, bishop d6. A lot of things are acting up. Bishop d6. This actually looks okay. He should play c4. This is just tricky. He has a lot of compensation. He could never be worse after c4. He should play c4. All right, I'll take back. c4. Can I play e5 now? e5. He's going to play knight f5. This is tricky business. Tricky business, and it's also risky business. All right, if I play e5, takes. I play e4. He plays. Where's he going to go in that position? I'm not sure that's good. Yeah, I definitely bit off a bit more than I could chew with this one. I'd love to play e5, but I just can't see the right way to do it. Okay, let's just take here. Let's take. Let's put the rook. Or no, rook d8 doesn't even work. I have to get the king out of the way. Wait, no, he's gonna play knight takes e6 anyway, though. Yeah, this is looking bad. I'll play knight d5. This wasn't how it's supposed to be. This is not how the Dutch is supposed to go. But you know, whatever. I'm keeping my cool, keeping the good vibes, keeping the good vibes up. Queen b3. I'm in a lot of trouble after queen b3. But queen b3, you know, maybe I could play rook f7, rook b7. It's looking dicey. Definitely looking dicey. But you never know. Okay, rook f7. Don't have to ask me twice. Gotta put the rook over. Also breaking the pin. Doing a lot of little things. I'm locked in. I'm focused. What's he gonna do? What's this guy gonna play? Why doesn't he make up his mind? If I play rook b7, he has knight f5. We gotta be a little careful. I could play bishop b7. Could also play knight c6. This is still a very ugly position, honestly. Rook b7, knight f5. I play queen f8. That looks interesting, honestly. I'll go for it. I don't know if this works. Maybe knight f5 I'm just losing. I thought I had something, though. A knight f5, I think I have queen f8. That's what I'm going for. Queen f8, and maybe I have some tricks. Maybe I have some traps. Maybe I don't have anything, though. Yeah, knight f... I think I'm just losing after knight f5. Knight f5, queen f8, he plays queen d3. Okay, queen a3. Yeah, this position is still really bad. There's just so much pressure. Okay, I guess I have to take. Wait, why don't I play queen c7? Queen c7 and hit the bishop. This is such an ugly position. This is such a hideous position. Let me play queen b4, actually. I'm going to hit the bishop this way. Just trying to get my pieces out. I really, if he could just take there, that would be great. Like, my position would still be bad, but it would at least be salvageable. Yeah, this is the downside. If you get this whole stonewall structure and then they hit you with c4, you're going to be in a lot of trouble. I mean, a really big positional blunder. But okay, honestly, time is ticking. You know, never discount the clock. He's trying to win on the spot here. He should just settle for something good like that. What's he gonna play? There? Alright. Yeah, this is getting worse and worse. Okay. Could I play knight c3 here? Knight c3, rook c1. No, it doesn't work yet. This knight just can't get out. Okay, let's just take here. I'll play king h7. Just get the king out of the way. Slowly but surely things are coming out. Alright, here. Oh, he takes. I thought I had a pin here. Alright. Yeah, I'm in a lot of trouble. I've fallen and I can't get up. Okay. Play rook c5. Threatening mate in 1. Okay, yeah, he did not blunder the back rank mate. But okay, I don't think this is that easy. I'm going to keep playing. Play bishop e6, just slowly getting everything out. All right, let's play knight d2, attacking this. Okay, at least I have a draw here. All right. I have at least a draw. Let's play bishop b3. Push this rook around. Rook d4. All right. Play bishop c4 here. Maybe he could take. That was actually a mistake on my part. I shouldn't have done that. All right, here. I should really not be I should not be counting my chickens before they hatch. Okay, could we check? Do I have anything else here? No, I don't have anything else. I'll take the draw though. Honestly, a draw is better than nothing. Looking at it now, I might have been able to play f4 in that position and play for checkmate, but there's no point in doing that. You gotta win with grace and you gotta draw with dignity. All right, here we are, game number 2. I'm chipper. Had me a nice iced coffee to start off the afternoon right. Okay, let's get it going. Getting some birds opening in here. Man, my rating has taken a dive. It's time to go. All right, we got b3, bishop b2 in here. I'll play bishop e2. b6 is weird. B6 definitely not. No. Well, actually, yeah, knight e5 is a little inaccurate. You should not play knight e5 before they played knight c6. Be careful about that, guys. That's a big one. You could play knight e4 here, maybe. No, knight e4, I have d3. That's okay. Okay, e6. All right, we'll play d3 here. I have all day. I'm waiting for him to do something. Okay, takes. We take with the bishop. We could also take with the pawn, actually. No, bishop is better. If they fianchettoed, bishop is better. Gotta stick to my rules. Okay, what are we gonna do? c4 here looks interesting. e4 also looks interesting. I like e4, actually. Normally, you gotta be a little careful about doing this, but the idea here is that if takes e5, his knight is terrible in that position. I could play knight c4. Very interesting pressure in that type of situation. He's going to play e5, isn't he? I can tell. He's going to play... Well, e5, I also have f5. Okay, here. Knight c4 looks good. Well, knight c4, b5. Knight c4, b5, we play queen d6. That looks good. He can't take here because I'm going to take the knight. If he gives me a move to play e5, things are going to be great. The only question is, does he have anything to do first? If he tries rook d8... Rook d8, I could play queen d6. Yeah, rook d8, queen d6, and then a4. That looks fine. I'm locked in. I'm super focused. I think I had like 5 hours sleep, but I feel energized. It's bizarre. It's bizarre. Okay, queen d6. Let's go. Let's get it done. Knight is in the cabbage patch. Knight is in the cabbage patch, and knight is about to feast. Okay, here I like bishop g4, knight f6. No, that doesn't do anything yet. Let's just play f5 here. On the one hand, I have some weak dark scores, but I think my knight is superb on d6. I'm gonna back it up like 3 times. And yeah, I don't think I'm worse yet. My bishop always has options over here. I'm not necessarily gonna be stuck with a bad bishop. All right, we'll play rook d1 here. Can I play rook d2? Rook d2, he takes on e4. I take. Yeah, that's fine. We're going to do that. Rook d2, rook d1. This is definitely okay. Man wants to play g4. Man wants to play g4. Let's start with h3. He plays h5. Okay, there. I could play rook d1. Already I have knight e8. No, I don't have knight e8 yet. Yeah, we gotta be careful. Let's play king f2 and bring the king over to e3. All right, he's doing that. Yeah, I thought I would have assumed I had something here. It'd be sad if this is just a draw. Maybe this is just a draw, though. Yeah, we're going to continue it, though. I think, let's keep the rooks on the board. I think this is still very interesting. I still think either side can win. This channel is a testament to the human spirit. I said it once, I'll say it again. Of course, I could have taken with the rook. That would have also been fine. But I think I have a lot of options here. I'm going to play a4, bishop e2. Eventually, my bishop is going to be completely fine. I don't think his knight is particularly good here. He only has one target in the position here. All right, here let's play... So he wants to play b4. Should I play a3? Yeah, let's play a3 here. Just keep the position settled. I might go for some dark scores at some point, but we're just gonna keep it patient. We're gonna keep it patient and keep it simple. All right, now where can my rook go? Let's start by putting the rook. Let's put the rook somewhere really ambiguous to keep him guessing. Let's put the rook here. This is gonna get him really confused. I'm gonna choose like 3 separate, just random score. Okay, we'll play c3. C3 is definitely a useful move. I think h4. H4 actually makes sense. Oh, well, actually, no, wait. Let's play bishop. Oh, bishop e2. I'm losing this pawn here. Let's play rook g1 first. I want to play h4, but I don't want him to have ideas of sacrificing. All right, I'll play bishop e2 here. Gonna slowly get around, slowly wrapping around. I'm gonna play h4 next. I just wanted to be able to meet g4 with a quick bishop d3. Okay, now it's the time. We're getting some dark squares, guys. Okay, good. We finally got some dark squares. H5 is going to be a really big weakness long term. It might not seem significant yet, but that's actually going to be a very big weakness. All right, we're going to play c4 now. There, that's interesting. Okay, here can I play a4? A4 is the perfect move, actually. Or should I play rook a1 first? Yeah, let me just play. I'll just keep on waiting. I'm just going to keep hanging around. Okay, a4, perfect. I'm getting the c4 square from my knight. This is a positional masterclass. Okay, there. Well, I'm just taking. I don't know what that was. But even if rook b2, though, I think I have a lot of winning chances here. Now, he had to play rook b2 and just be ready to shift over to g2 immediately. Like, for instance, even here, I could just... Maybe here I don't have anything, but I thought I had, like, knight c4, rook g2. This is actually interesting. Look at this. Even this is good, because both these pieces are hanging here. Really nice game there. I'm happy I fought on. Got the win, got the W. It's time to go. Okay. I really hope we get a bird's defense this time. All right, we got another Dutch. Hopefully this will go better. Leningrad. Of course, the Leningrad. d6, we're going to play queen e8, e5. People like b3 here. I'm ready to play knight a6. Okay. Standard stuff. Standard fare. Bishop e3, we play bishop d7. Bishop d4, I have c5, takes. That looks fine. Yeah, I'm not sure what he's on about here. Just realizing now it's a she. Excuse me. Okay, so normally I play e5 and I get into trouble because I play e5 a little too soon. I've learned my lesson. Well, wait. If we play knight c7, though, c5. Gotta be a little careful here. Let's play rook b8. Start by getting the tempo. If I play e5, bishop e3, I always get into trouble by doing that. If we play knight c7, this pawn is hanging here. Yeah, this pawn is... Okay, I might have gotten myself into a bit of a pickle here. This is a tricky position now. Okay, I'll just play rook a8. It's not ideal, but I have to defend this pawn. It's an ugly move to have to make. I don't think I'm that much worse, though. I need to reroute this knight over. I just didn't like the idea of c5. Knight's supposed to eventually get to f7 here. Then you're ready to play for e5. This is definitely covered in Marin's book, but I just can't remember what to do. I'm at a loss for words. Play e5, bishop e3. Okay, why? Well, wait. If I play knight c7 here, c5, knight e6, takes. That's tricky. That's tricky, but not necessarily bad. Let's go for it. Didn't want to play knight c5 because takes in knight e5 would be a problem. c5, d5 would not be... I'm actually not sure how bad that would be. Normally you're not supposed to do that if they have control over e5, but I have knight e6, knight d8, knight f7 on the way. I got some questions. I love the Leningrad, honestly. Leningrad is a really fun system. It's great for young and old. Okay, bishop e3. I highly doubt she would allow me to trade the bishop. Okay, well now can we play knight g4? Nice. We're gonna score the bishop. Scoring the dark squared bishop is a huge gain. I could have also rerouted the knight, but then that would have allowed bishop h6. I think this is better. There. All right, we'll take. Should I play bishop h6 first? Bishop 8. Actually, this is true. Look at this. Bishop h6 if e3 c5. Yeah, I feel like I'm on my element today. I'm spotting all the tactics. Spotting all the tactics, spotting all the tricks. It's time to go. Yeah, there's a choice between several terrible positions here. Queen d3 gives away a full exchange. e3 drops the bishop. Bishop e3 allows a terrible structure. Okay. I'll take here. It's nice to see. Let's put the knight. Where should this knight go? If I could put the knight on f6, that would be great. That would be a dream come true. Yeah, I think so. Black should be much better here, but I shouldn't count my chickens yet. We gotta be careful. Yeah, what are we gonna actually do? Gotta be a little careful here. I mean, the trick is that if I move any of these pawns, I'm creating more weaknesses. Okay, let's play knight d8. We'll put the knight on f7. Put the knight on f7 and go for the standard e5. Maybe I had something better, but sometimes in life you gotta make sacrifices. Really wanted to push c5, but the problem then is I'm just giving the knight the fantastic d5 square. All right, so knight finally gets around to f7. I'm realizing now this is completely analogous to in Bird's opening when you bring the knight in via c3, d1 to f2. Those of you who play the Bird know what I'm talking about. I'm locked in. I'm just trying not to even look at the clock. I'm just so focused on the game, a little focused on the chit-chat. Now that I mentioned the clock, I really want to look at it. I see it going to red in my periphery, but I'm not looking. We got to stay focused. This e3 pawn is weak. Okay, we'll play d5 here. This pawn is coming down the board. That's going to be annoying. Let's play a6. Knight could drill in. I don't see what that does. We're playing e5. Yeah, this is looking very okay, well, this has to be terrible. This is just not a position anyone ever wants to get. I even have ideas of smother mate. Yeah, this is looking bad. I should have played knight c4. Why didn't I play knight c4? I just got too feisty in the cabbage patch. All right, here, let's play rook b8, start attacking this. a5, I'm just trying to break through the position on all sides. Let's play queen e5, I like that, because now we're looking at g3. Have that as an idea. Maybe I should play g5. Probably not yet, though. Let's play rook b7. Let's just double on the b pawn. I should have played knight c4 earlier. I don't know why I didn't do that. That was silly of me, frankly. Knight h... No, the knight is trapped there. That's not going to go well. There? All right, we'll just take. All right, that's made. It's time to go. Okay, playing Aryan Tari. I don't think I've ever played this guy before. He's good, though. He's like 2650 FIDE, something like that. It's time to go. Okay, b6. We've been seeing a lot of top GMs play b6 lately. This is very good, though. c5, knight f3. g6. Well, no, now d4, right? d4 takes. Yeah, I'm not sure I believe in this. Queen takes. We're going to play e5. Knight c6, queen a4. This looks like a disaster for him. Yeah, this looks like a complete disaster. Okay, here, can't I just play g4? Actually, let's just wait on g4. Let's play bishop e3 first. I'm going to castle queenside. He can't play bishop g7 because of g4. This looks like a disaster. This is literally an unmitigated disaster. I guess he has to play e6, but no one wants to do that. This is, you know, this is what happens. They mock the bird. He thought the bird was a joke. Well, actually, I shouldn't be resting on my laurels, though, honestly. Based on how bad my results have been lately, I should not be. Okay, we could just castle queenside. B5 is not a problem. B5 will play queen e4. Knight a5, I have queen d4. Queen's dancing around a bit, but queen is safe. The queen is dancing, though. Make no mistake. This just looks like a dream position. Like, maybe I'm missing something. Maybe there's a ghost of a trick. Well, wait, why not knight d5 here? Knight d5, e6, knight d5, knight b4. What am I missing here? Knight d5, the only conceivable move there is knight a5. Knight d5, knight a5, what do I play there? Where is the knockout punch? Knight d5, knight a5, bishop b6. That looks like a great position, but yeah, where is the win? Knight d5, knight a5, what if I just play queen d3 there? Alright, I'll play knight d5, hopefully this works. Knight a5, knight b6. This should work, but I just can't figure out exactly how to make it work. Well, wait, yeah, I should put the queen on d4, actually. That's where the queen should go. Knight c4, I could just take. This still looks like a disaster for him, honestly. This isn't a mitigated disaster still. Okay, so takes. He's playing e6. He's got that. Okay, so he's got some... He had to give me the light scored bishop, though. I don't think that's a good thing. But yeah, he probably got the best he could. That's the best the market was offering. But dude, even this is a terrible position, though. Like, what does he do here? Bishop c5 is impossible. I just take. I think he has to try knight c4. Knight c4, I'm going to play g4. I'm going to bury this knight as soon as I possibly can. This knight is just going to be a dead piece. Maybe I should take on c4 first, though. There. All right. Queen d4. I don't really like queen d4. Can we play knight g5? Knight g5, h6. Takes. Yeah, let's play knight g5 here. This just looks like an unmitigated disaster for him. I've said it once and I'll say it again. That's interesting. I'm not sure how good it is. Okay, we'll take here. How's this gonna work? Yeah, why don't I just play g4 here? Just end the discussion. If he wants to take, he's gonna have to... His knight is gonna be so bad, and bishop g2 is coming. This is such a bad position. I'm honestly gonna feel terrible if I don't win this, because this is just getting to be atrocious for him. If he plays knight g7, then his pieces look even worse. I said it once, you say it. I said it once, and I'll say it again. You mock the bird, you get pecked. Those are the rules. I could just pre-move this. Yeah, this is a choice between two awful positions here. Maybe he's thinking of f6, but that's also terrible. Okay, if I take. Yeah, how is this gonna go? Wait, why can't... Okay, no, knight e4, bishop f4, Why can't I take on e6, actually? That makes the most sense. Look at this. Yeah, let's take on e6, and then take on h5. Because now bishop g2 is going to hit him like a pile of bricks. This is a disaster now. Takes. Okay, let's throw in a check. Yeah, let's throw in a check. This just looks unbelievably bad. Bishop d4 is coming as well. He has a discovered check. That's about it. He's losing a lot of material. Okay, let's take here. Throw in a check. Just these bishops. These checks are never ending. All right, I mean, I shouldn't rest on my laurels, though. I've lost way worse than this. Let's play rookie one here. Okay, bishop d4. Rook g1. No, okay, let's just take. Just take and be happy. This is an atrocious position. All right, but where's the win? Okay, yeah, takes. This has to be over. Do I have anything better here? No, let's just take and take. Yeah, he could hit that resign button, honestly. It's not looking good for him. Nice. That was a great game. That was a great game. I think it was a really good bird win. Bro definitely got pecked. All right, here we are. Oh, playing Naroditsky. Yeah, Naroditsky. He's a fan favorite. I played Naroditsky in a tournament, I think, I don't know, maybe like 10 years ago. 15 years ago, actually, at the US Juniors. All right, let's get it going. All right, if he's going to play knight d7. Okay. Things are going to get a bit messy here. We play c4, knight f6. And what do we play here? I think it's g4. I honestly have to review this. I do not remember this. But it's getting messy, though. Trust that. g5, e4. I think I can play... So knight e4. Do we play knight c3 here? These positions are just bananas. Yeah, no, these positions are really insanely bananas. Okay, we'll play d3 here. It's gonna get insanely messy. I think bishop b4. Maybe I messed this up, but I think king e2. I need to honestly check this theory because I don't think I played this correctly. I definitely have to look at this. This is a chapter in my course. Don't ask me why I haven't looked at this. I mean, you can actually ask me. The reason I haven't looked at it is I'm a busy man. I'm a very busy bee. Knight d6. Okay, let's play a3. e4 is going to be annoying, though. Yeah, all right, I guess I have to take here. Obviously, I didn't want to have to open the files like this. Something went really wrong. Call the chief of chess.com. Something went very wrong here. All right, I need to try to push the bishop away. If we play a3, he's going to play e4. I need to just get my pieces out as quickly as possible. This is less about pushing the bishop anymore and more about just clearing squares for my pieces. Yeah, now at least the bishop can get out. Can we take here? Yeah, I might as well grab this pawn here. Might as well grab the pawn. Now I'm going to play bishop b2. Okay, I guess I was trying to hover over it. I didn't want to actually play it yet, but... yeah, this, I'm still in a lot of danger. Danger's the name of the game, though. Okay, this is tricky. I mean, yeah, if my king was not in the center, this would be a fine position. This would be quite a good position, honestly, if my king wasn't in the middle of the board. I mean, okay, wait. Knight d2 takes, queen takes. He plays knight e4. That looks tricky. If I play f5, he plays e4, takes, knight takes. There's pretty much no winning this. My king is going to get exposed. Wait, do I have time to play king f2? King f2 takes. Let's go for it. This is obviously not... Something's went drastically wrong here, guys. I want to be clear. This is not a normal position from the bird. Someone else got me with this, though. This was a GM Enamul Hussein. This was from the past episode. He got me with this, and I did not check what to do. So alas, we're here. We're still in the Dragon's Den. Ugh, I don't want to have to play d4, but we have to. We can't let the rook get into e3. Not the type of move you ever want to have to make, but it's the type of move you have to make in this position. If I have time to get my pieces out, everything is good. The big question, though, is, am I going to be able to get it out? Queen d3, knight d4. Okay, yeah, let's play queen d3 here. I'm just trying to stabilize everything. If you give me time for knight d2, knight f3, I might be okay. Takes. What am I missing? What tactic am I missing? He's going to play knight e5, I bet. Oh, that's a good move. Yeah, he's going to play knight e5. All right, let's play king g2. Somehow or another, I'm still surviving. It's not great. Obviously, it's not good, but I am surviving here. Oh, this is so ugly. If I could just have time to bring my pieces in the game. He's not going to miss knight e6. Knight e6 is just end of the game. Guys, in my defense, I did not review this chapter. And I think I just really misread the whole g4 thing. Knight e5. Yeah, this is not good. All right, I guess I'll take. This is never the type of position you want to get. This is never the type of position you want to get. All right, if I play queen g3, he's playing knight f3. This is just completely losing in every which way. If he plays, oh, bishop c7. All right, yeah, it's time to go. I have to review this, honestly. This is not good. Okay, round number 6. Round number 6, this is still much better than last time. So we're happy here. Keeping the good vibes rolling. Yeah, I gotta really study that line. That's the second time I just completely botched that one variation. All right, here we go. Bird's defense. It's time to go. No one knows what to do against this. I'm a bird's opening guy, and I'm soon to be the bird defense guy as well. I'm the bird master. Plain and simple. All right, here we'll play c6. c6 is a relatively new move. Up until now, bishop c5 was the theory, but I think c6 is just better. c6 seems a lot more testing. I'd love to see e5 here. e5, knight d7, knight c5. A lot of people like to play e5 in these positions. Okay, there. No, bishop d6, we got hit by e5. We got to be a little careful. Let's play a5 here. I'm going to try to start chasing him out. All right, you don't have to ask me twice. I will take the space. Give me the space. Give me the space. Okay, I like bishop g4 a lot. Because if he plays knight f3, he pins himself. Normally, people don't want to do that. They want to put the pawn on f3. But now... Oh, actually, maybe I misplayed that. Bishop e6. Okay, yeah, if he plays f4, maybe knight g4, maybe bishop g4. Honestly, I'm not 100% on that, guys. Be careful if you try to do what I just did. I think I might have just entered the cabbage patch uninvited. All right, f4. I was hoping I could take here. That does not look good. You could play knight g4, knight e3. That's a mess. Okay, we're going to go for that. Hopefully that works. If he plays knight f3, I take here. Knight e3. I've gotten this position before. Now I know why this looks familiar, because I've gotten this exact... Okay, well, here we're playing knight e3. Don't have to ask me twice. Let's take... How does this always happen? So actually, this is not such a bad position, though, because the thing is now his knight has nowhere to go. You got to be very careful about this. Of course, the knight looks great, but everything else about our position is extremely dangerous. But the knight cannot get to f3 yet. Knight e4 is a baller move. I'll be impressed if he plays knight e4, but knight e4 I could even just take on f1. I'll just leave the horse hanging in midair. I could also take bishop e7. He takes... That's actually tricky. I'm not sure about that. Yeah, let's just take on f1. What is he going to do here? Bishop g5? If he plays bishop g5, I'm going to take this. I'm scooping up all the goodies. He's taken there. All right, rook a6. This is a very nice idea. Guys, get ready for this. He takes with the king. I take here. He plays knight f6. I take, and then I'm going to fork him with rook f5. It's time to go. You got to get ready for these rook lifts. The bird's defense is a game of rook lifts. And it's a game of shadows. Okay, there. I don't know what that is. Takes, knight f6, takes. I got like 5 pieces, but is it enough? Could also play knight d2. Why can't I play f6 here? Yeah, I'm going to play f6. This is getting rowdy. He could throw in a check, man. This is getting really rowdy. Throws in a check, my king has to start running. It's not looking pretty, but at the same time, I'm still up a rook. This is a mess. He should throw in a check. I don't know what he's thinking about. Yeah. Got to throw in a check. Okay, I got to run. I don't have a choice either. He could throw in a few checks. If I play king c6... All right, this is looking bizarre, but it does look like I'm up a full rook, though. Before you guys get a little worried about old Birdmaster losing some elo, keep in mind I am up a full rook here. So bro still has to prove his compensation. All right, queen f3, that's a spicy move, but okay, what does that do? What does that actually threaten? I don't see any checks. Where's the check that I'm supposed to be afraid of? He's got like 10 different checks, but none of them do much. None of them amount to almost anything. I guess he is going to take and then do this. All right, let's get the king out of the way. King b6. Knight f7, I have knight d2, which is cool. Wait, can I take on h2 actually? Taking on h2 makes more sense. I'm going to try this. Hopefully this works. Takes, okay, we get a check. Should we check on h4 or what? Let's check on h4 and play bishop b7. His queen is running out of squares. Where's he going to go? He could play, if he plays queen f2, I'm definitely better in that endgame. I'm still up a full rook. Like, he could try some tricks with rook g8, but I don't think he's going to have enough to get a full rook. Bishop d5, interesting. All right, but I'm taken. We'll play rook g8 here. Do I have anything else? Bro, I'm very close. I really want to play king a5 to play rook h6, but I'm not sure. Actually, man, does that work? No, but he could try b4. Well, b4 actually... Oh, this is so tricky. You know what? I'm going to go for it. If I lose this, whatever. Oh, he could play queen d8 here. No, queen d8, my queen covers. Is he going to just take the rook? Okay, he's doing that. a4? Maybe I should have... All right, wait, what do we do here? Rook b6 takes. Okay, yeah, I got to play king b4. He takes on b3. I'm losing. All right, I mean, I went for the glory. I'm not mad about this. I knew what I was doing was risking it for the biscuit. Guys, I'm not mad about that game at all. I knew it was a game of chance and a game of risk. Of course I could have just played rook g8 here and probably just been winning. But, you know, your boy wanted to risk it. Those are the rules. It's time to go. Got another bird. Hopefully we'll get some wins. Okay. Standard stuff. Bishop b5. Aiming for bishop takes. All right, this guy does not know what to do. This guy, we got this guy. This is the perfect position, pretty much. This is a bird dream come true. He's going to have very big weaknesses here. Yeah, what is the idea here? All right, I guess he's going to take or put... Neither of those really does anything, though. This position is already so good. Let's play queen e2. We're going to play knight a4 next. It's been so long since I've gotten a good position like this. Like, I remember back when I was starting out with the bird, I got this position all the time. And then either it was the fact that my rating really jumped to like the extremely high levels it is now. Because back in the 2500s on chess.com, I was beating people who would allow this all the time. But then something about, you know, you cross 2800, they stopped doing it. They stopped letting you get away with it. Let's just take here. Play d3, play e4. This is still a fabulous position. This bishop is just dead here. Okay. This is a lovely position. Look at this. e5, f5. Has nothing to do here. I will play rook d1. This bishop is just in a huge prison. Let's push at the rook. Just want to push the rook a little off balance. I'm going to retreat. Hoping for d4. d4 would make everything much simpler. Just freezes these weaknesses in place. All right. I'm not sure what that's about. Let's stick the bishop. This actually looks pretty funny. Bishop just... Now he's not going to be able to fight for the d file. Yeah, I'm going to start... We got to figure out the right way, but eventually I should start throwing my pawns up the board on the king side. I just want to wait for the right moment. Could I play e5 here? Yeah, let's play e5. Why have I been worrying about that? He has nothing to do. And his bishop is still dead. Play rook f3. Yeah, because my bishop is digging in here, he can never double up on the d-file. I have nothing to worry about on the d-file, ever. I could start throwing this pawn as well. What is the trick here? He just helped me. Now I'm going to invade on the d-file. Bishop d8 is an annoying move. His queen is running out of squares. These positions are beautiful. Like, actually, guys, if you like this position, you should probably think about getting my bird course, because in real chess, like, between players who aren't grandmasters, they're going to allow you to get this almost every single game. Maybe not every single game, but a lot of the time. And it's not going to be fun for them. All right, let's play queen. How should I advance? Let's just start. Let's keep encroaching. Bishop e7. He's trading the bishops. All right, we'll take. Queen f2. This pawn is dropping now. It's running out of defenders. This is a positional masterclass. It's games like this that make me love the bird. These pawns are just so insanely weak here. All right, I'll take this. This doesn't look fun for... This is definitely not fun for him. All right, I'm not sure what that does exactly. Could just dig the knight into d7. I guess we have to be a little careful here. I should not be resting on my laurels. Knight f6 is a huge threat now. Knight f6 threatens to end the game. All right, there. Let's play, wait, so knight f6 I think still takes, rook d7. He plays queen c5, I go there. That looks like it's over. Knight f6, yeah, let's actually calculate this. Knight f6 takes, rook d7. If he plays queen, oh, he could play queen f8. Well, he could play queen f8, we go, oh, I don't think that's good. I don't think that's good, but man, I don't know. Yeah, where is the win here? Knight f6 takes, rook d7, queen f8. I could throw in a check on d3, that doesn't do much. I could take on f6. That's really close to working, but does it work? I gotta just hurry up. Let's play f5 here. Maybe this is a mistake. I'm going for rook d6. Yeah, that might have just been a big mistake. No, actually, wait, no, sorry. Does this work now? Takes, okay, wait, knight f6, no, that doesn't work any longer because he's gonna have a rook check. Okay, I think I just choked this one. All right, yeah, that was not the way to convert this. I still should be better here, but this is about to get really messy. Let's play queen f3. Gonna take on c6 if I can. Queen g5, all right. Let's play knight f8. Rook d8. I think this is over. I think he has to take on h5. He could take here as well. I probably should have calculated that. I wasn't calculating that. I was busy chit-chatting. All right, we got lucky there. All right, here we go. Round number 8. It's time to go. Okay, nice. The from pre-moves. The from pre-moves worked. Here we play e3. Okay. Do not play h3 here. They're gonna hit you with a nasty check on g3. Okay, we'll play bishop e2 and castle. Just play normal. I'm gonna slowly push d3 and e4. Absolutely nothing to worry about. We just need to be careful. Gotta be patient. Just be patient and be humble against the From's Gambit. It is a dangerous beast and a fearful specter. This looks okay though. This looks completely fine. Just gotta finish development. I'm gonna play knight c3, queen d2, rook f2, rook f1. There. I guess he wants to sacrifice. Let's just keep bringing pieces out. h3, I have g3. That doesn't do anything yet. All right, there. Just play king h1. h3, g3, still nothing. Knight h5. Uh-oh. Yeah, we better be careful. It's time to take the From seriously. Okay, it takes this way, then knight f4. If I take here, then knight g3, that's messy. I do not want to. No one should go to a position like that in their right mind if they don't have to. I'm not going for that type of position. We're taking the pawn, getting rid of the pawn. He takes here. We're going to take this way to keep an extra line of sight on g3. He could have played queen g4, actually. Queen g4 would have been tricky. All right, here. Rook f5 takes. No, that's not good. All right, we'll play bishop d2. This looks a little ugly, but I have g3 under control. There's nothing to worry about here. Queen g4, I have knight f5. He has no way to break through on this g2 square. He's going to have to figure out some way to sacrifice. Yeah, this is honestly very tricky though. Queen g4, knight f5. He's almost making knight g3 work because takes, rook takes, and queen h4 is almost mate. That's so close to being mate. All right, I have to play knight f3 actually. This is wild. Look at this. This is nuts. This is bananas, guys. This is straight bananas. If I played knight f5, he was going to mate me. He was going to play knight g3 takes, and then rook h8, and then eventually queen h4. This is definitely a From's gone bad. Knight g3 fortunately does not work yet, but man, we got to bring pieces in ASAP. If he plays knight e5, I'm playing h3. Knight e5, h3, I think everything is holding. This is wild. This is wild. Knight e5, h3, knight g3, takes, knight takes. Okay, knight d4. If I take here, he plays knight g3. Yeah, we got to be careful. Knight d4 is a fantastic move. I think I'm losing. Wait, why don't I play bishop e1? Bishop e1, am I getting mated somehow? I'm covering g3 again. That's what matters. We got to just keep g3 under control. Wait, I could also take here and then run this way, but this... Dude, this is getting extremely... This is getting feisty. This is what the word feisty was made for. Okay, wait, takes... Takes, he plays knight g3, then I play... No, I can't do that. Wait. Takes, bishop takes, I take with the knight, that's fine. If I get rid of the bishop, it's completely fine. Takes, knight g3, takes, his bishop is blocked there, so rook takes, queen h4, king g1. Bishop takes d4, rook f2. That's tricky, but I don't think that's losing. I'm going to go for that. I think that this works. Do I know that it works? No. Do I need to review the From's Gambit with the move trainer? Yes, because this is not a good position. This is not the position you want. Knight g3, okay, we're going to take. He's going to take here, I assume. There. No, but then I play knight f3. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, knight f3. I'm in trouble, guys. I'm in trouble, guys. I have to give away my queen. This isn't something anyone wants to do. I think g5, it's all over. g5, all right. Can I do anything here? This guy played a great game. I'm resigning.
It's time to go!